Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Fort Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. QB decides to keep it here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Throws it to the right. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go.
And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that win.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space.
Chris, this guy last week threw a couple touchdown passes. He comes in with a lot of confidence, and here maybe too much confidence. Throwing this ball into coverage cost his team early in this game with an interception.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking downfield, it's right. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Snags the quick throw. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Football comes out. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. No problem, knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He fires it. He's got it for a big gain. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Rebels. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Tuggle. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. There's the handoff. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. We'll try the jet sweep here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Outstanding play call here to come up with that big gain and get a first down. Get the ball out wide. Yeah, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
They're going to run it here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Crucial red zone play coming up. To throw, it's right. Trying to create outside the pocket now. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-y-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense jumps on the football.
It's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those stars.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up 2nd down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Callow. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get the 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. Back to pass. It's right. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And here's the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's right. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up in the 31.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And this one is right through. Hold on now, there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. They'll give it to the running back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking a sack.
It's 2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's right. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's caught downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
29 Philly.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Kramer. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 2nd down play coming up.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here. It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. To throw, it's right. He's escaping the pocket now. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield.
What a play. Get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking right, this one caught. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's right. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Trying to get the throw off. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. Coach deciding to go for two, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Makes a quick catch. And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Direct snap to the back. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback at working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. This defense got exactly what they needed. An interception at the right time to get the ball back to their own quarterback and offense to go down and potentially win this game.
They'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And there's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches. But it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Dropping back, it's right. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or...
He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Wolfpack, to claim the lead here in the final minute. Lining up to try the extra point. And the point after is good, so the lead now is 2 points in the fourth. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Runs through the defender. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. First down here for this offense. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk, came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.